Hey everybody, welcome back to Gideon Stuff. Ooh, excuse me. It has been a very long week. I am exhausted. This is actually this is Saturday afternoon. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't matter to you guys. You're not gonna be seeing this on a Saturday. It feels like it's been forever since I filmed the video. I know for you guys, it doesn't seem that way because I have my pre-scheduled stuff, but man, it's been a while since I've had a chance to sit down and film anything. Today we're talking about a really cool knife, in my opinion. We're doing first impressions on the Camillus Dominator 2. And I saw this knife at a local Walmart, and I had to scoop it up because, well, it was $17, which is pretty nice. And it's designed by Daryl Ralph. So, Daryl Ralph was one of the very first knife designers that I ever really admired, I guess is the term I'm looking for. And this was before I was even really as deep into knives as I am right now. This is back when I was a teenager. I had this friend of my parents who was a knife enthusiast. And we were over at him and his wife had us over for dinner, and my dad and I got to talking about knives and this, that, and the other. And he ended up giving me a stack of magazines, Knives Illustrated, Blade. He ended up giving me a stack of these magazines, and I think I was about 13 at the time. But I went home and I was reading them, and I kept seeing Daryl Ralph knives, and they just looked so cool. And so, you know, I got my hands on this this book. I think it was a 2008. I can't remember. It's just like a catalog of custom knife makers and this, that, and the other. And you know, I was just always looking for Daryl Ralph stuff because I thought his knives looked amazing. So, you know, fast forward a few years, I'm really getting into the hobby. You know, starting the channel and stuff. And for a while there, I'd kind of forgotten about Daryl Ralph designs. And then one day I was like, hey, that guy made really cool knives, and I want to get my hands on some of his designs. So I went looking, sold out everywhere, right? Everything I could find that was, within my price budget, sold out everywhere. And then he passed, and, you know, I was like, dang it, that's sad. And that sounded weird. He passed away, and I was saddened. But anyways, you know, we fast forward a little bit, and then today I saw this there at Walmart, and before I even looked at it closely, I knew that's a Daryl Ralph design. And so I scooped it up, and here it is. And I'm glad I had it. And hey, if any of you have any of his older designs that were, you know, made by other companies and stuff, and you want to get rid of them, I might be interested. Not right now though, because I'm broke. But maybe. But yeah, so the Dominator 2. This is a pretty cool little knife. Like I said, $17. 3CR steel on the blade. Yeah. But, you know, whatever. We have plastic scales. It's a liner lock on bearings. Great action. And I gotta say, I love the design. It's pretty comfortable in hand. The flipper tab is very aggressive. Sharpening, they goofed up a little. Flipper tab is very aggressive. I was flipping it in my truck, driving back over here. Very aggressive, but man, the action is great. Whew, that detent really breaks, and man, is it smooth. Love this blade shape. Kind of a, well, not kind of, it's a clip point. Love the swedge on the top. I would absolutely love to see this knife in better materials. I would carry it a lot. And honestly, I'd love to see one a little bit bigger than this. This one, I mean, it feels good like right here, but I do wish it was a little bit bigger. That sharp flipper tab does kind of poke me right here, but yeah, really, really cool design. And by the way, while I was there at Walmart, I also saw that they have the Camillus LK6 I reviewed a long time ago. And the one I reviewed was in G10D2, and it was about $30. They have one. They had one at this Walmart that was $20, and it had 420 steel instead of the D2. So yeah, the LK6 is an amazing knife. Definitely worth checking out if you get a chance. But yeah, I just want to do a really quick first impressions. Very impressed with this knife. A little bit of blade play. Oh, we have a. At first I thought it was an internal stop pin. Because it looked like that, but no, it's just a pretty low stop pin that has a lot of collaring from the blade. There's a little tiny bit of blade play, so let's see if we can adjust that out real quick. Yeah, I'm not as long-winded today as I normally am. Like I said, it's been a crazy couple of weeks. I've been running ragged. T8. Okay, yeah, and there was a lot of room in there. Still a little bit of wiggle. Okay, no wiggle. Ooh, the action's still good. Focus up, camera. Thank you. Centering is maybe a little bit off. Wow. See if we, I mean, there's zero up and down, just the tiniest bit of side to side. Okay, nothing. Wow. The action's still fantastic. That is really awesome. You know, Camillus is so underrated. They make some really great stuff at not just budget prices, but like bargain bin prices. Really like to see all that stuff. But yeah, review of this knife will be coming soon. Yeah. Maybe I'll, you know, maybe I'm going to go and do some internet surfing right after this and see if I can find any more Daryl Ralph designs. Because, yeah, this thing, I don't know, I just love his design language. I loved a lot of his knives that had like the recurve with the big, like, kind of drop point. They almost kind of look kukri-esque. Kukri-esque, that's not a word, but they kind of look like kukris in a way. Just really, really great design language. Very aggressive, but also, I don't know, it's like subdued aggression. That doesn't make sense, but very, very, I love his design language. I'm glad to have one of his designs in my collection now. But, yeah. That's it for today, guys. I am exhausted. Oh, I guess I should mention the size on this thing. 3-inch blade, it's about 7 inches overall. What do I have laying around to compare it against? There's a Deca. This angle does not do anything for comparisons, but there we go. Alrighty. That is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, leave it a like, comment below, and subscribe. I've been Gideon, and I hope you have a great day. Adios.